So we're gonna go over a couple of variations of the Snake Eater Tactical Simple Sling. This one right here has the forward QD mount, and this is in the ATAX IX pattern. So I'm gonna set this up on a rifle, and then we'll go over the second sling on a AR pistol. So this is basically the configuration that you'll have when you pull it out of the package. It'll have two tri-glides here, and then the forward QD mount is sewn to the sling. So the first thing, this is the way I set it up. I'm gonna run it through this loop here, and then I'll click the QD in up here. So what you do is take this tri-glide off, take that off, and then I would just run this tri-glide back on there, like that. You're gonna run it, if you're right-handed, I would put it down through this side. Put it through like that. And then just leave yourself enough tail to double it back through like that. Now making sure this thing is straight, run it back over here, click it in, and there you go. You got a 2-point sling. You can tighten it up real quick like that. To let it out, you just do that. And it's nice and loose for your transitions. You just sling it. There you go. So I run my sling pretty loose, so I like to have minimal tail out here, and I make all the big adjustments back here so you don't have a long flappy tail on the front end. And then what this is here, this is our bungee retention kit. I just loop it through there and just tie that in a knot. And so what you can do with that, just tuck that under. You just kind of Z fold it down like that. Then that'll keep that sling nice and secure. So if you're bailing out of a vehicle or your gun's safe, it's not gonna get snagged on anything. And when it's ready to go, you just like that. And it's party time. And now, if you're gonna set this thing up on an SBR or a pistol, you might wanna do a little bit different. So what we offer is two different QD swivels for purchase separately. This is the D-ring, and this is the regular. And depending on where you're putting this, you might want a D-ring. For example, on these Magpul stocks, if you put this standard one there, it's not going to rotate, or it might be stuck in a certain position. Whereas the D-ring, you know, it offers more clearance in places like that. So those are just two different options that we have. Another sling option we have is the short and the long loop on the front. This is the short loop. So if you have a weapon with a ring here, or a sling mount, or like an AK, you can basically loop it through there. And the easy way to do that, so for example, if this was a fixed ring on your rifle, you could just run this through here, just like that. And then what we're doing on the back here is there's no sling mount back here except for this one, so we're gonna use one of these QDs. So we'll just run this back through here. So on an application where you need a QD swivel on the buttstock end, you take it. What I would do is take the end of the sling all the way out of the tri-glides. Put that on there. Feed it through there. Always double it back over like that. And then you just pop that guy in there. Ready to go. And then again, we have our bungee retention kits. So on this gun, because of all this stuff going on, I'm gonna do it up here on on the 4 ends. So I'll just tuck that in there. Make sure that's nice and tight. And this is something you'll just have to play with. Get it where you like it. You know, something like that. And then when it's go time, bam. So those are 2 ways to run the simple sling, 2 different ways to mount it. You got the short sling swivel, or excuse me, the short webbing loop, or the forward QD swivel. And then you got our standard 1.25" QD swivel, and then the QD swivel D-ring. Both these are made here in Oregon. Very high quality. And if you have any questions, just let us know.